be found in the horseman's future and in his past.
Be still, horseman. You are wounded.
Don't touch me.
Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes, it troubles me greatly.
Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the Tree of Life?
Life? This world is dying, lad. Choking on chaos and corruption. We can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider?
I seek the tree. Though chaos and corruption don't concern me.
Hey, this is Judgment Waits, and this is part 3 of my Darksiders 2 playthrough or walkthrough, and I'm not showing you everything, but I'm just kind of skipping around so you can see the important things. Now, Death has been transported to this world, and he's looking for the Tree of Life here. He's going to talk to the Maker. That's that guy that he was actually talking to earlier that we saw the cutscene just a little bit ago, and that's one of the Makers. I guess there's more than one Maker. Now in this world, I've seen a lot of these little rock golem type things that you're going to have to fight. You see that B, where that B button came up? When you are attacking somebody, sometimes you'll get that B button symbol that comes out, and if you press that, obviously you get kind of a special move to finish them off. But as I said, these guys are the minions, and it's kind of interesting. I don't know, that Maker guy, he kind of reminds me of somebody from Asgard. He's got kind of that Viking look to him. And while I'm talking about looks, what do you guys think of Death? I am not a big fan of his mask. It is kind of too plain. I think they should have made it a little bit more gruesome looking. He kind of reminds me of a bird.
You fight well, but this corruption can't be beaten with a blade. Seek out the Forge Sister. Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree.
Alright, so I cut out some of the cutscenes. It's nothing really important. He tells him that he's a Maker, and they talk about the Tree of Life and everything like that. But finally, I leveled up. So I'm at a level 2 now, and I get a skill point that I can spend in that tree and either make him, you know, that hand-to-hand type guy, or that necromancer type guy, or maybe a combination of both. Okay, so this is the skill tree menu, and on the left you see the Harbinger, on the right there's the Necromancer that I was talking about. The Harbinger, you know, you can use this kind of attack that kind of teleports Death across, and he actually uses some wrath, but he gains some health back when he damages somebody. On the Necromancer side, you can actually summon like a couple minions to kind of help fight for you. But I'm going to choose that Harbinger side because I like to go hand to hand against guys and kind of take the fight to them. And as you can see, you can actually level up that teleport slash a couple times, and then next time I'll also be able to move down to the immolation or go a different route. I think with my next skill point I actually purchased the Necromancer one just to see what it would do. Alright, so when you purchase a skill, you can actually use it through the radio menu by pressing down on the D-pad, or you can assign it to an action button, which is what I'm going to do. So it's going to open up that radio menu, and I'm going to see it up on the top left, so I just got to go over to it. I'm using my left or right thumbstick, and then you see I can assign it to the left bumper and then A, B, X, or Y. So I'm going to assign it as the left bumper and A, as you can see right there. Now when you use those skills, it actually drains your wrath a little bit, but you can build that up. Oh, there it says right there. You can build that up by taking out enemies. Now, if you notice on my mini-map, you can see a little treasure chest. So I want to go out there and find that. That purple dot right there, that is the bird, and he kind of shows you where to go a lot of times. The pointy thing on the mini-map is you, and it shows you which direction you're looking, and the yellow circle, that is actually your next major objective. So right there I gained some money and some armor that I can put on. At any time you can go into your menu and you can pull up this map, and it'll show you where you're at and where you need to go and some kind of important spots that you've either found or that you need to explore. Now I fast forwarded because you don't need to see me traveling through the country, but this is coming into Tristone, and this is where you're going to get the next major objective. Alright, so as soon as you get in here, you meet this guy. His name is Thane, and I'm not going to show you his cutscene or anything like that. He just kind of gives you some background information to the quest that you need to take on. But he is the guy that you can actually train with, and he'll teach you some new moves that you can use. Obviously, the one at the top is free, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, and the other ones I can't afford, so no need even taking a look at those. Alright, so now I have the Harvester's Revenge, which allows you to kind of bridge a gap when you're taking on somebody. It kind of explains it right there. And I'll show you what it looks like really quick. He kind of throws that Harvester Sky thing out, and you can see it spinning around. Now, besides actually training with Thane, you can actually fight him too. But I don't know if it's just because I'm a level 2, but I had no luck beating this guy right now. I could barely hurt him. And if he hits you once, the fight is over. But the good thing is you don't lose any health. You know, I mean, you lose it when he hits you, but you get it right back after you're done sparring him. So this is kind of a side quest that you could do. I don't know if you can pull it off as a level 2. You know, I tried and hit him a few times, but if he, like I said, if he hits you once, it's over. So very frustrating trying to take him out. Obviously, though, if you do want to take him on, you've got to be the counter puncher and wait till he attacks, or, you know, wait till he misses and then hit him and then get out of there before he swings again. Ooh, and there I get a pretty good hit against him, but as you can see, I barely have touched his health.
You're fast on your feet, like a squirrel.
Ah, and there he gets me. So the fight is over. Now you can fight him as many times as you want to, but I didn't have any luck beating him. Now, as I was coming in here, I got this message. I think that's because I had some free downloadable content that I got, or if somebody sends you something, I think you can pick it up. But you pick that up and to your left, there's a little serpent symbol you can see on the bottom right on that mini-map. So this is where you pick it up. You just go up here and press your B or your action button, and then you'll have this message that somebody sent this to you. And like I said, I think it's some DLC or something that you get maybe for registering with EA or something like that. So there's that staff. You can see it in the bottom middle area. It's got a little star there that I'm going to pick up. It's kind of interesting, you know, that it lists the Xbox Live inbox. So I'm thinking that you're going to be able to send things to people. But here's what I picked up, the Vanderschmash or whatever it is. But you can kind of read the description there. But if you can, in fact, send people stuff, that's going to be kind of interesting with this game. Now, I'd equip it, but it's a level 5 type item, and I am only a level 2, so I'm not going to be able to do that. There's also 2 other key areas that you want to visit while you're here, and this is up and to the right. This is a shaman that you can meet, and you can buy talisman and potions from, but she also gives you a quest, and I'm going to fast forward through the cutscene to that part where it talks about the quest.
How is that your concern, shaman?
Only that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the proper materials and return them to me, I'll make a potent talisman to aid you on your journey.
What do you require?
Stalker's bone, mordant dew, and carven stone. It is not a simple charm.
Where can I find them?
Alright, so there's the quest to find those items, and if you bring them back to her, she's going to craft that powerful talisman for you, obviously. She also tells you where to find each of those different pieces, and I kind of hate that when you first go into an area and there's like a bunch of different quests that you got to take. I'm kind of overwhelmed a lot of times, but you know it's just going to all work itself out by the end of the game. Besides the quest, she's also going to give you a gift as well.
Not all quests are left unfinished. A gift for you, in honor of all your brother has accomplished.
So there's the first gift. She gives you the Pauldron of the Horsemen, and she also gives you this Chaos Fang scythes. So, and they're pretty good, so you're gonna definitely want to pick those up. Besides those gifts and the quest, there's also talismans that you can actually purchase from her and potions as well, and you can also sell things to her. So make sure you pick up any loot that's on the ground because you're going to be able to sell it at some point in this game. But that's a shame in Muria. Now let's go check out the main person that you need to see for the main objective. Alright, so you want to head over to the left side of the map, and this is where you're going to meet Allya and her brother Valis. Now, Allya does all the talking, and normally I don't like to talk during the cutscenes, but I want to get this video done so I can focus on the next video, which is going to be this actual objective. But when you talk to her, you're going to find out that they are the keepers of the forge, and that you have to turn on the Maker's Forge. This isn't the Maker's Forge. This right here is the Maker's Forge. So you got to turn that on because that's what's going to be needed in order to get to the Tree of Life. So the first part of this quest is to turn on the fire of the mountain, and basically that's getting the lava into that forge. But there's part 3 of the videos. In part 4, I'm going to show you that quest and some key things that you need to pick up during that quest. And you're also going to get a cool new weapon at the end of that quest. Let me mention too that this is an area where you can also buy weapons, but you got to earn Allya's trust before you can do that. Hope you like this video. Make sure you check out all my other videos. I put them in a nice playlist. But as always, guys, take care and God bless.
And now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.